D-Day, the largest amphibious invasion of all time, and the beginning of the end of the Second World War. 80 years ago, on the 6th of June 1944, more than 150,000 Allied forces from the UK, US, and Canada took part in a combined naval, air, and land assault, codenamed Operation Overlord, on Nazi-occupied France. Their aim, to make a foothold in Nazi territory to liberate occupied Europe. But hundreds of miles of fortifications known as the Atlantic Wall stood in their way. The operation had been planned for months, and thousands of troops gathered along the south coast of England, waiting for the optimum conditions to launch the invasion. To ensure success, the Allies deployed a series of deception campaigns to fool the Nazis and deflect German resources from the real target, with bombing raids carried out right across northern France. After a day's delay due to unfavorable weather conditions, Operation Neptune, the naval aspect of the invasion, began around midnight of the 6th of June. An hour later, and the first British and American planes flew over Normandy, dropping around 13,000 paratroopers behind enemy lines and attacking key strategic German positions from above. D-Day had begun. Various problems, including navigation, communication, and heavy enemy fire, meant that many of the paratroopers landed off course, leaving scores dead or missing. Attention then turned to the beach assaults. German military leaders were expecting an invasion, but they believed the attacks from the air were only an attempt to divert their attention before an attack further up the coast near to Calais. The element of surprise helped tens of thousands of British troops to establish a foothold on beaches codenamed Gold and Sword. The Canadian forces themselves had another beach called Juno, and 73,000 Americans arrived in small landing craft on the westernmost beaches of Omaha and Utah. At Omaha, they were confronted with relentless machine gun and artillery fire. Many of the landing craft became floating targets, with casualties beginning to mount. Those who landed at Utah Beach, which had been added as a target at the 11th hour to allow an assault on Cherbourg, were also affected by poor weather. At Gold Beach, British troops faced stiff opposition, but a combination of air support, precise naval shelling, and sheer bravery allowed them to secure a beachhead and push on to capture strategically important locations, allowing the flow of essential supplies. At Juno Beach, almost half the first wave of Canadian troops were killed or injured. Those that did survive managed to take more territory that first day than the British and Americans. And British forces landing at Sword Beach too faced strong resistance. It took until the afternoon for the paratroopers and commandos to fully take control of their intended target. By the end of the day, Allied forces were holding key areas of northern France's coast. Over the next month, US troops were able to push way inland, creating a safe zone around the port of Cherbourg, where they could then land more men and more equipment. Gradually, they continued pushing through northern France, and within 3 months, they liberated Paris. On D-Day itself, the US Army counted almost 3,500 troops dead or missing, with more than 6,500 more wounded. The Canadians lost 335 men, and almost 1,000 were injured. And while the British Army and Navy did not publish figures, one historian later estimated that around 3,000 had died, gone missing, or been wounded. Yet, it could have been far worse. Prime Minister Sir Winston Churchill admitted that he had been expecting the toll to be dire, telling his wife that 10,000 would be killed on that first day. While those three nations were the main driving force of the invasion, it is important to say that a multitude of countries contributed to its enormous success.
Targaryens are gone. Burn them all!
What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining me on this 80th anniversary of D-Day. We're going to hang out, drink some whiskey. I've already put the link in the chat so anybody can join. and I poured a glass of the Devil's Brigade, as the Devil's Brigade was a unit in World War II comprised of 60% American and 40% Canadian troops that trained together, went and deployed together, and got a craft distillery in Montana that made this bottle of whiskey in honor of them. So that's what I'm starting the night out with. Cheers to all you and yours, and honor the fallen, lest we forget. Till Valhalla. Cheers. Oh, man. Hope you guys had a good Thursday, or Thorsday, as they call it in the hood. Hope you and yours are doing well. Let's see. We've already got people in the house. Bourbon Baller Lee was the first one to show up. What's up, Lee? Good to see you, buddy. You'll be lurking it up. Whiskey Joker's in the house. As you can see, I put the link in. It should be pinned at the top. If you can confirm. And hey, guys, tell me if my audio sounds okay, because every day I've come out here this week, when I fire up the computer and I go to settings, my microphone is at a different setting. Like yesterday, I was filming a video and the microphone sounded weird, so I went into settings and it was at level 92, which is absolutely ridiculous. And today when I logged in to the computer, the microphone was set at 8. So I don't know what's going on. My poor computer here. This computer went to Afghanistan with me on my last deployment 10 years ago, and so it's on its last legs, I think. Cheers from down under. What's up, Chris? Good to see you, buddy. Glad you're here. Mojo's in the house. William Hall was in the house, but he said he has to leave because he's going to wake up early. Hey, got it, man. I'm going to wake up early, too. Sean, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. See who else is in the house. Mr. Jiggs is in the house. Cheers. Good to see you. Cheers, Mark, and all less cool people. Troy, get in here and talk whiskey with me, man. The link is pinned. Anybody who wants to come in and join, you are more than welcome. Audio sounds like you are in a fishbowl. Are you cereal? Oh. Let's see. Why, oh, why? Let's see if I can turn the mic volume down a little bit. All right, so I just turned the mic volume down a little bit. Does it sound better now? Damn, Mark, get a new PC. You know what, bro? Tommy D is in the house. What up? Good to see you. David Bays is in the house. What's up, David? William Hall. What's up? Say what's up to each other. Good. Whiskey or wine, because I'm drinking wine. I don't care if you're drinking wine. Come on in. DMC, you too, if you want to come hang out. Tell me what you guys thought of the video I started out with. I tried to find a video that gave the nuts and bolts, who, what, when, where, why, how, of pretty much everything going on D-Day, and it was, and trying to find a short video, because a lot of those videos are like an hour long. So I found their video. It was like 4 minutes long. I thought it covered a lot of good things from my perspective. I want to see how you thought about that. Sounded okay, just not the highest quality. Sounds better when you take a step back. Roger that. Sounds okay, but you are hot. Too much gain. Understand much better. Yeah, I turned it down. I turned it down on StreamYard. Let's see what it looks like in the Computadora settings. Went down to 8 again. What the hell is up with this thing? All right, so I just changed the settings on the computer. You sound like an opera singer belting out. Thank you. I'm an Andrea Bocelli guy. He's my jam. Much better. Thanks, man. What am I drinking? Oh, the Devil's Brigade. Got to pour a little bit more of that. I took most of it during the cheers. So I've reached out to Willie's Distillery a few times, and I've gotten positive feedback from them. Just can't get a commitment on a date to be on the show. And I'm talking with Nashville Barrel Company. James is a Submariner Navy vet, and we're working out a date. I did propose to him to come on tonight and share the D-Day anniversary, but we're going to reschedule it and have it later on in the calendar. So tonight's going to be pretty much just talking about D-Day. We started out with a video, and we're going to end with another video at the very end. So remind me if I have too much of this. Let's see what else is going on. Now that this bottle's been open for a while, I smell more woods and caramels on it. The first time I tried it, it was a fresh crack. Now that it's gotten some more air to it, and it's been open for, what was that, 2 months now? Man, it's gotten a lot better. Oh goodness. So coming up on the show, we've got a few distilleries we're talking about to get some more episodes of Distiller's Perspective in. As I've let you guys know, I try to do one episode per month of a Distiller's Perspective. And I got a few reviews. I've got 2 reviews already recorded that I haven't finished editing yet. And I've got a few, like half a dozen bottles that I need to crack open. Oh, is that Troy? Troy's in the house. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, man?
That's just 80th anniversary of D-Day. I can't believe it was 80 years ago.
I saw that intro. That was pretty intense.
Freaking wild, man. But when I saw that today, this June 6th was the anniversary, I decided to, dedicate a bit of a portion to the show. Because that's significant events in our history, that we just can't let them forget.
Yeah. I had a patient in yesterday. The guy was 93 years old, and he sat in front of a TV and channel surfed until he could find a story about D-Day on the news, and there wasn't anything.
What?
How sad is that?
Yeah, that is incredibly sad. Today, I was working on base, and after I got off work, I went to the PX and to the Class 6 to see if they had anything new, anything come up. Saw a few new bottles I've never seen there before. Saw a guy over in the whiskey section. It was an amputee. He had a prosthetic leg. And he was talking to his wife about when I approached the bourbon section. He was saying, I want to get him something he hasn't had before. And she went over and pointed at the 1.75 of Maker's Mark. And she was like, what about this? And the husband was like, oh, no, he already drinks that. And I was like, well, that's a weed. And I just interjected. I was like, hey, excuse me, I just want to interject. I've pretty much had all of these. I'm just here if they have something new. And one of the ladies that works there comes up and was walking by, and she was like, he has had almost all of these because she knows me. Anyways, so I was like, a distincting factor of Maker's Mark is that the secondary grain is wheat. All these bourbons you see, primary grain is corn. The secondary grain on all those ones, that Wild Turkey, the Bullet, all the ones that you are looking at right now, the secondary grain is rye. If you know he likes Maker's Mark, which secondary grain is wheat, let me show you this Horse Soldier. Because if you want to get him something he might not have had before and you want it to be a nice gift, the small batch and the barrel strength of the Horse Soldier, the secondary grain is wheat. And so if he likes wheaters, this might be up his lane. And if you don't know, this Horse Soldier was from the ODA Green Berets that were the first boots on ground in Afghanistan after 9/11. And so it's got a great story to it. I think it makes a great gift. And he was like, that's the exact kind of thing I was looking for. That's awesome. Thanks. And so, like, they didn't have anything I wanted to buy. So I left the store without anything. And I'm just like, dude, God put me there to help that dude find a gift for his buddy. And it was just, I felt awesome, even though I was leaving the store empty-handed. I felt really good helping dude out, you know?
Yeah. Sounds like you were in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, definitely. What was the one the picture? I was going to ask you if you've tried it. I took a picture of it, and Hemingway rye.
I haven't tried it. I've heard good things.
Yeah, this is a crazy edition. I'll send you a picture. It's finished in, I want to say they were Oloroso sherry casks that had finished rum in them prior to this rye.
Interesting.
Because it says it's a straight of rye whiskeys finished in a rum-seasoned Oloroso sherry cask. And I would have bought it to try it out, but it's $120, and so
yeah.
rolling the dice on a bottle that you want to try that you haven't heard anything about. That's a high price tag to gamble on.
Yeah. So that Hemingway rye, the first batch that they dropped, came with like a book that you could write down who you shared the bottle with. And I thought that
really?
I thought that was a really cool idea. And I looked for that particular version of it, but all the ones that are out now don't come with the book. So it was just the first release.
Like a ledger.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like a tribute to Ernest Hemingway, I guess, you know.
That makes so much sense. You know, when you hear an idea that you're like, why did this idea not come to me before? Or something. Because how many times have I gone to a bottle share and brought a bottle with me, like the Jack Daniel's single malt Oloroso one, or one of the local craft ones, or something like that, to where I bring certain bottles to bottle shares that I know people probably haven't had, and share it with them. But to have a little ledger on it that says who tried it, like if they thought it was good or great or whatever. Like, I really liked your bottle share crowdsource bottle. I forgot what you call it. To where you have a label on the back to where all the contributors write their name on it.
Well, that's actually where I got the idea for that. It was from that first release of that Hemingway rye.
Nice.
So not original. I stole that.
Dude, it's a great idea. Do I still sound ridiculous?
No, you sound a lot better.
Okay. I turned down my volume on my microphone settings in StreamYard, and I turned up my volume on the microphone settings on my computer, because both of them were like on the opposite ends of the spectrum, and I think that's why I was probably sounding weird at first.
Interesting.
And like I said, I don't know why. Just for the last 3 days, every time I turn on my computer, my microphone settings are off. Is that Marvin? What's up, buddy? Good to see you. If you want to jump on and have a glass with us, feel free. Same with you, B. Bauer. Good to see you, Bill. Your audio still isn't like your normal sound.
Yeah, it just sounds like it's a little overdriven, like it's clipping on the high side, but it sounds way better than it did.
What if I turn down the little dial on the microphone itself? All right, did that make any difference at all?
I don't know. It sounds better when you step back.
That makes sense. What are you sipping on over there?
So I've got some Quartz Mountain Sherry Finish. They're small.
The Quartz Mountain, yeah.
Yeah, small craft distiller out of Vancouver, Washington. It's pretty good. They're the guys that run it, the Kyles. They're not veterans, but they're very veteran friendly. They've got flags hanging all inside the distillery from all the different surfaces that people have brought in and gifted them.
That's super cool. Yeah, I mean, you've been to Woodinville. They have like this huge, like 50-foot tall American flag hanging in the distillery part. Mm-hmm. Not up front in the gift shop part, but when you go and you're right next to the main stills and the column stills and whatnot, huge flag in there. Super cool. But yeah, I'm still working on this Devil's Brigade, and then I'm going to pour a glass of the Horse Soldier.
Solid.
Because D-Day, of thousands of troops, kind of in that invasion. Same as the guys in Horse Soldier that were the initial boots on ground in Afghanistan.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't imagine being in one of those assaults, just the sheer volume of lead flying at you as you're running across this open beach.
Yep.
It's just insane to even think about it. We do things a lot different these days.
True story. But the chaotic, I always think of Saving Private Ryan because the way that they showed how chaotic it was and how just randomly people were getting hit and how hard it was for the people that didn't get shot immediately to try to come up with a plan to make things better.
Yeah. That scene is probably the one movie scene that's done that assault even a hint of justice.
I agree. Oh, I was going to tell you, thanks for challenging me on that list, dude. That was really fun. that was a fun list. I haven't had how innovative, how creative that was to put it together like that. I thought they did a great job with it. And just wanted to tell you thanks for hitting me on it because I thoroughly enjoyed doing it.
And who knew? 39 Maker's Marks.
I picked up one today when I was at the store, and I was like, should I buy this one to make it 40? I was like, no, I'm going to wait until they get a new cast strength then.
There you go.
Oh, Troy's in the house.
I was just at Baller's place today, and he's got a new Maker's Mark there.
Really?
Yeah. I don't remember what it was called. It was 2 words, and I don't remember what they were. But anyways, it's a new one. 111 proof.
Is it a pick?
It's one of those, like, what are they called? The wood ones.
Wood finishing series? What?
No, it's not one of the...
One of the stave profile or whatever?
Profile. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, all the private select picks.
Yeah, thank you. Private
select profile things, yeah.
Yep. It wasn't like Taste the Rainbow or something like that, but it was close. But
John and Lee's Wicked Batch, whatever.
They still have some of that, which I was tempted by today. I actually drove from Kennewick over to Mercer Island and then back home today. So.
Oh, wow.
468 miles round trip.
Yeah, wow.
Well, next time you're going to be anywhere close to where I'm at, let me know and I'll put together a flight for you.
Next Friday.
Ooh, next Friday? Sweet.
Yeah, the 14th. Flag Day.
Okay. It's not just Flag Day. It's National Bourbon Day, and it's the Army's birthday, and it's Flag Day.
Oh,
That
wow.
is it. That's a big to-do.
June 14th is one hell of a day.
Yeah. Putting the kiddos to bed. Hit the mark. Oh, hit the like for Mark, y'all. Yes.
No, Marl.
Well, I go by Marl sometimes when I'm, creeping around the trailer parks. And Mojo pointed out, go ahead and hit the like button. We put in a lot of work this week to make sure it was free for you guys tonight.
Yeah, I've hit it 6 times. No, 7. 7.
I super glued my hand to a priceless piece of art to make sure it could be free for you guys. Yeah, we know what you meant, Mojo. Love you, buddy. Hang tough, everyone. Cheers. Hey, thanks, Mark. Appreciate you. Egg rolls in the house. My man.
Mm-hmm.
My grandpa surviving D-Day is the only reason I exist. Dan, you and I have spoken about that before, and that is freaking awesome, dude. Mad love to your grandpa. Big verbal high five and pat on the back. Yeah, that's freaking awesome. Absolutely. Just like the Joker said. That's so. It reminds me of like Back to the Future and the Butterfly Effect and all those movies that show you make a small decision that not only changes the course of your life, but all those within your sphere of influence and your spouse, your children, it has this rippling butterfly effect, just like in Butterfly Effect or Back to the Future. What's another good one that has that same kind of thing going on?
Is Crash like that? Or no, not Crash.
Shit,
what's that other movie? There was one around that time where it was following the lives, like 6 different scenarios at the exact same point in time. And just showing how one little change, damn it, that's going to kill me.
Well, Crash does show that perspective of a bunch of different people going into the same thing. Yeah. And how their perspective completely changed the way that us, the viewers, saw that scene. They did a great job in that movie. It was a dark movie.
Yeah, it was, but it was good.
It wasn't a light and happy movie to watch, but it was good. It had some poignant points. Dude, when the little girl comes up and hugs Michael Pena and says that her invisible cape saved him, dude, there's a ninja cutting an onion right next to you in that scene, man. I'm telling you. It's so well done. They did a great job. Yeah, egg roll. All of us are hoping you're doing well. Thank you for saying that, David. Was watching people reacting to Saving Private Ryan for the first time. Hence why I'm late. Hey, if you're late, Ben, you specifically being a lover of history as you are, after the live stream's over, go back and watch the beginning because I hunted for a while and I knew I was going to have to. So I pushed back the starting time of tonight's live by 15 minutes because I wanted to make sure I found the right video to play at the beginning. Because a lot of the videos talking about what happened on D-Day, like I said earlier, like an hour long, and we're not going to do that. We're going to drink whiskey and chit-chat and have a good time like we're at the bar. But I found a 4-minute long video that gives all the who, what, when, why, and wheres of what happened on D-Day. I thought it was really well done. I don't know what you guys thought of it from your point of view.
I liked seeing it. It was pretty cool.
Our grandfather was supposed to be in Juno Beach, but he got sick. I was injured and went to the hospital staying in England. Never saw anyone from his unit again. Holy crap, dude. That's wild. Absolutely crazy to think about. Yep, a couple things go a different way. You're not here. Yep, absolutely. He did not tell anyone until he talked to me. He was proven to shock the entire family. Yeah. So when I first got out of active duty, I was doing a lot of armed private security, special details type things. And there was a event in Everett called Salmon for Soldiers. And you guys know Everett is not exactly the cleanest city out there.
Really?
So they wanted to have plainclothes private security armed at the event, as on top of getting support from local police. They wanted somebody in the crowd. You know what I mean? And so I was doing security at this event, and I was kind of up front, by where the ladies taking the tickets for people to enter, because they had like a buffet table to feed the guys. So if you're a veteran of any war, you can come. They get you out on a boat, take you out, you catch a salmon, bring you back, you eat on this buffet. They did a random drawing of numbers of how much your fish weighed to give them additional prizes, blah, blah, blah. They didn't want like just random, methed up people from Everett coming in there and messing it up. And so while I was there, there was this Korean War veteran that had his Korean War veteran hat on, and he just stopped and started talking to me for a while. And I let him know that I just got back from my 4th deployment to Afghanistan at that time, and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, I thank God for your generation making it not only okay, but proud to be a veteran again. Because us that went to Korea and Vietnam, we didn't have anybody to talk to about our experience because the people didn't like it. They weren't in favor of the wars. They didn't approve of the wars. And so they didn't approve of us as being soldiers. And so he said, I went, the last 40 years not telling anybody that I was even there. Mm-hmm. I wasn't able to share it with anybody until your generation made it a good thing again. And I was like, dude, I don't deserve that credit, bro. That's too much. But I appreciate you saying that, and I hear what you're saying, and absolutely love it. Good dude. Good dude. Is that Independent Joe in the house? What's up, brother?
Hey, Joe.
Cheers, guys.
Joe.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too, man.
Yeah, buckets of water. Yeah, big time. Watch Jocko reading from his book about Omaha Beach. It was written by one guy from the precursor to the Navy SEALs. Oh, right on. That sounds like a good book. If you have the name of that book, I would love to pick that up. Well, it's a book by Jocko about that. I'm sure it won't be too hard to find. But what are you sipping on over there, Joe?
Cooper Spray.
Right on. It's a solid ass bottle, man. It's still on sale on base. I saw it today. It's still $22 out the door.
Damn.
On sale on base. And I'm just like, how does everybody not see this is like the best deal on the shelf right here?
That's my sloth bottle.
It is. I saw that. I'm serious. I almost bought one just to give it to you next time I saw you. because you had it as your sloth bottle.
I mean, $22. I might have you grab me one anyways. That's probably $15 cheaper than I can get it.
What? And then I'm definitely grabbing you one because that's a solid ass deal right there. Joe, did you see I challenged you on that video? No, you got to watch it, man. It was a fun challenge. I had a great time doing it.
What was the challenge?
The 7 deadly sins.
Is there only 7?
I was going to say, I know the 7 words you can't say on TV.
You're like, I can do so many more.
There's so many more you don't know about. We'll talk about it later.
that's a backstage conversation. Yeah. No, greed, sloth, wrath, gluttony, lust, pride, the 7 deadly sins. So the Buffalo Bourbon enthusiasts kicked off a challenge to assign bourbon in your collection to each one of the sins, and they kind of gave like a little descriptor for it.
Who was that? What did you say?
Buffalo Bourbon enthusiast was the initiator of said challenge, and they challenged somebody who challenged Baker Drinks Troy, and then Baker Drinks Troy challenged me, and I had a blast filming it. I just released it last night, so you probably haven't seen it yet. But I challenged you to do it next.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
FYI.
All right. I'll check that video out later.
Dude, it was fun. I had a good time.
7 deadly sins?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So what we were just talking about, that was his sloth bottle, right? So sloth is one of the 7 deadly sins. sloth is being just complicitly lazy, right? Just being a lazy piece of crap. And so the challenge to assign a whiskey to that is, what is that easy to get? It's on the shelf everywhere you go, but you don't have it because you're too lazy to pick it up because you know it's always there. So you're in no rush to buy it.
You explained this on your video, right? For each sin, what you're looking for?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all in the
But
video.
just giving you context, what we were just talking about with the sloth bottle.
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
yeah.
like you see it every time.
Definitely got one for sloth and gluttony.
Yeah.
Gluttony is something that's really sweet, right? Or something that's like you just want more of, or something.
It's the one that you have the most of.
Okay, yeah.
Gluttony, like you're just hoarding it.
Yeah. Well, that'd be Buffalo Trace or Cooper's Craft.
Joe,
What's up, Andy Joe?
Cheers, Mojo.
What's up, Bentley? Good to see you, buddy. I'm hard at working blending this weekend. Be afraid.
Yeah,
Oh,
Blendy's Bentley's in the competition as well.
nice.
What is he blending? Whiskey or fish? Sorry, had to.
It's got to be whiskey. That's the rule.
Yeah, so if you guys don't know, Troy from Baker Drinks is having a blending competition, and I'm going to give you a straight up hitter. It's a fantastic blend. I'm just working on the name because the name I had for it totally gives away what's in it. You know what I mean? So I've got to do some work on the name. 253 Cigars is in the house. What up? What up? What up? Good to see you, man.
Wait.
Mark Nuts is Burn. I sent you the jock video on Instagram. Hey, thanks, buddy. I appreciate you.
I gotta get my sticker on your board, Troy.
Yeah, you do.
I have one of your stickers en route because I have a tumbler, a coffee mug that I have a bunch of whiskey related stickers, and so I've got an Indie Joe sticker en route that I'm going to put on my coffee mug that I take to work. If you guys don't know,
you ordered one?
Yeah.
Oh, appreciate that, man.
I got a notification today that it was shipped.
Oh, nice, man.
Along with the shirts.
Oh, you got some shirts too?
Oh, I have a name without being done. Too many Troys. No, there's not too many Troys.
There's just enough Troys.
Fixed.
Well, my middle name is Troy.
Yeah.
Does that count?
There's too many Troys. Therefore, I am Cornholio.
There's middle name Troy, there's Troy, and there's other Troy.
Hey,
Now there's Troy, middle name Troy, and Cornholio.
What's up, John? Good to see you, buddy. All right,
John.
so I'm gonna. I finished my Devil's Brigade, my World War II homage bottle. I finished that glass, so I'm gonna move on to some Horse Soldier, another good group of first boots on the ground whiskey. So I'm gonna get into that. Cheers, guys, and to all those that went before us and who are no longer here.
Cheers.
Lest we forget, till Valhalla. Cheers.
Cheers.
Sorry about that. What are you guys having?
Whoa.
American Heroes, of course.
Oh.
Heroes.
And I got
So I'm the odd man out. I didn't grab a
and I got the
Heroes bottle.
Heroes Collection one for my last pour of the night, which will be my second pour.
Yeah, I just poured another Quartz Mountain. It's a cask strength bourbon.
I just picked up the
Never heard of that
Bourbon
one.
today.
Devil's Brigade Bourbon. Ben, weren't you there? Are you not entertained? Hold on. Devil's Brigade April. So April, the Veterans Whiskey Club live stream at the beginning of April featured the Devil's Brigade as the Veteran Whiskey of the Month, and we watched a video about them. 60% Canadian, 60% American troops, 40% Canadian troops. They worked together, they trained together, they did a lot of great things, and then they went over and deployed, and they wreaked havoc on the Nazis and became infamous. And yeah, Willie's Distillery in Montana made a Devil's Brigade bottle. And Ben, I thought you were there. I don't know. Maybe we were drinking whiskey. That's a possibility. I'm smoking Drew Straight Underground, drinking some Jack Daniels 10 batch 3.
I don't have batch 3. What do you have?
I got batch 2. Here's batch 3.
Didn't you get batch
right
3 in the
before-
raffle, Troy?
I thought that was batch 2, but I'm not positive.
I got the 10-year batch 3 in the raffle.
Okay, then I got the batch 3 then. Okay. I got the same thing.
Nice.
Lee planned it that way.
There was so much Jack in that raffle.
There was, but I'm okay with that because I like Jack.
Oh, yeah. Your odds were good of getting one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack, man, it's crazy to think that for like, I don't know, what, 50 years, 70 years, however many years, Jack Daniels was just putting out number 7 Jack Daniels and became one of the most recognizable brands across the world. They're like in the top 10 most recognizable brands. And then all of a sudden in the last few years, they've been really branching out and doing a lot of good stuff and putting out some really cool bottles.
Yeah, I hope that if this bourbon boom ever busts like everyone's predicting, that they don't go back to just old number 7.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah, stuff like the Oloroso finished, that Heritage Double Barrel Rye, these age statement ones. I mean, they're so good. I really like them. I hope they keep it up as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I like everything they do but the old number 7.
Yeah.
And I got Knob Creek 18, solid bottle, very woody, but good.
That was in Lee's raffle.
I don't think JD will. They price control really hard. Yes, that's one of the things I love about Jack is when they put out these single barrel proofs, even if it's a pick. I mean, they're still like $60.
Yeah.
And they'll just mop the floor with everything else on the market that's selling for 3 times the amount.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, the distributors absolutely love them because some distributors will sell them off for whatever, and then the retailers will mark them up to $500 a bottle for a pick, or not a pick, a limited release.
Yeah.
So everybody along the chain loves these things. So the money's going to keep flowing. They're going to keep making them. Indeed.
True story.
What's their LE going to be this year? Has anyone heard?
Ooh. I have not.
Give me a minute. I'll find it.
Research?
To the internet.
Wasn't it like 14 year or something like that?
They are doing a Jack Daniels 14. I do know that.
They're doing a 14?
Yeah.
Nice.
I heard from a distributor that was just a rumor, but
No, I have the label. They
yeah, it was like it's on the TTB for the label.
Placeholder.
There's a Bentley's talking about a Coy Hill bottle. Was the label we saw on TTB? Okay, so they're putting out a new Coy Hill.
Yeah, it's like a lower proof Coy Hill though, right? Just comes out of the Coy Hill warehouse.
I would love that. As you guys know, I have a pretty good line of Jack Daniel's single barrel proofs. Most of them are Heroes bottles, but it seems like when they get over 130, they start getting really ethanol forward. And so, like the Coy Hills and stuff that are like hazmat that I've tried, they are so ethanol like in your face, just Mike Tyson's Punch Out. But the ones that are like sub 130, those 127, 128s. They have so much flavor in them. They're really freaking good.
At those liquor stores, you get those 127s and 128s. Do they also sell men's whiskey?
Shots fired.
I'm asking for a friend. That's all.
You're so cute, Joe. I love you, buddy.
Okay, so I put the links in chat. There's 2 links. I apologize to the general audience. These are very legal documents. There's a lot of like shit you don't care about. But that being said, the labels are in there. So you can actually look at the label as a TTB. So there's a Jack Daniel's single barrel. Don't be alarmed by the fact that the Coy Hill is 80 proof. It won't.
Hey,
be.
hold on, Troy. Can you click on share screen?
Oh, yeah.
I picked up a portable AC. Nice. Keep
Yeah.
cool there, Marvin.
Share screen. Oh God, which one is it?
I didn't hear Low Pro from the Coy Hill, and the JD14 will be out in the fall. Oh, right on. Nice.
I don't know which is which. Okay, we're gonna start with this one. We'll see. Crap. Shit, that might be the wrong one. Stop. Nope. Okay, hold on. I gotta
Stop
do
what
this.
you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. My name is Humpty. Pronounced with the umpty.
I don't.
Oh, what's up, Vic? Good to see you.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Share screen. Hit that one. Okay, this will be the 14 year that I have shared.
Oh, beautiful. I love it. I need one. Lee, I needs me one.
Oh,
So,
wow.
125.
125?
Now those are usually placeholders. Just for reference.
Oh,
3.24 inches. I can do that.
Yeah. So I don't know what the 80 FPO, but yeah.
that sounds huge to me.
So that's that one. That's the 14 year. Okay, so let me find my mouse pointer here. Stop sharing. Okay.
Speaking of water break, drink water.
I don't have water.
Oh, you're wrong, sir.
This is whiskey. That'll work.
How tall are you? I didn't know they stack shit that high.
Share screen.
Having some horse soldier with you as well.
Love it.
Okay, so this one.
Wait, do you have a horse on?
Yeah, it's a horse, and then there's a little soldier on top. I don't know where they're going though.
Oh, dude, I love you, Joe. I don't know how many times I'm watching your videos and I start laughing. I'm like, I wonder how many other people got that like little under the radar joke he just made.
So, yeah, I think I'm the only one. I'm laughing to myself.
Just in time.
Nobody else gets it.
Dude, I'm right there with you, bro, for sure. Just in time for the raffle. Yes, absolutely. Give me that Jack 14. Time to begin praying to the brown water gods. Yep, absolutely. No, don't thumbs down. The thumbs down is free. The thumbs down actually costs money, so the thumbs up is free. Just letting you know. Donald Rants, what's up? The other friend from the north. Good to see you. Cheers. Bourbon for bacon. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. And Roy, or Rob. Sorry, Roy. Sorry, Rob. Goodness freaking gracious. Good to see you, Rob.
You were thinking Rob Roy.
Yes, Rob Roy. Andrew, ASMR Whiskey. If you want to bless us with your vocals, you're more than welcome to come on.
I'd love to hear that voice live.
You got to come and say that quietly, because
Teller's Bourbon Town. Hey, man, good to see you. You're up late. Thanks for jumping in.
Cheers, Tillers.
We're just over here jumping whiskey or talking whiskey, and to let you guys know, I've got a good outro video paying a lot of homage and respect to the D-Day 80th anniversary. Because like we were talking about earlier, it is crazy to think it's been 80 years since that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, they I think was it today or yesterday? They had
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, John.
the get together at the reunion. I'm sorry, the reunion. They had the reunion.
Technically yesterday at this point.
Was that yesterday?
At Normandy, right?
Yeah.
It was on the 6th, but this time of day, that was yesterday.
Yeah. Matt Best posted a thing on his Instagram of him with a bunch of World War II vets at Normandy.
Are you on the East Coast?
No.
I'm
I'm not in France.
Oh, gotcha.
Cheers together, sir. D-Day is a great topic. Never forget. Absolutely. Thanks, Bill. Appreciate you. Need to rewatch Rob Ryan Highlander.
Hey, cheers, Shred.
What's up, Shred? Good to see you, Shredward.
Shred's in the house.
Shred is in the house. Northwest Torment.
Got a good sample to send him next week. So.
JP Weiser's 42 year just dropped.
Good night, Laura.
And Joe, I just finished all
Good
the
night, Lara.
stuff you just sent me stuff. That
You
was
drank them all?
wonderful, man.
How were they?
The Wyoming 10, man, that was so good.
Yeah, that's a collaboration with Nancy and some other
Yeah, that was a really, really good.
Steve Nally.
Great
Was
stuff.
that the one that I said was Pappy 20?
Yeah.
That's very good.
That was some really good stuff.
That's awesome. Okay, so
Oh.
hey, if there's any moderators out there, drop some links in the chat. Drop Baker Drinks, Independent Joe, Tiller's Bourbon Challenge just dropped. My great uncle parachuted in with the 101st Airborne on D-Day. That is
Wow.
freaking awesome, man.
Yeah,
If you guys haven't watched Band of Brothers, you are completely missing out, because Band of Brothers is a fantastic show. Absolutely love it. And super cool. But yeah, any moderators out there, drop Independent Joe, drop Baker Drinks, Tiller's Bourbon Challenge. We got ASMR Whiskey in the house.
Don't forget Troy Man's channel.
Please don't.
Troyman, when are you going to put an introduction to wine? Get some education on it.
So if anybody's seen,
Educate
like,
us. Teach me how to Dougie in the wine world.
oh God. So just tonight, so backstory, my wife's doing this wine certificate program, so she's learning a lot of the wine chemistry and biology stuff. And part of the problem, or part of the program, that she was doing this thing where it's like you have to do, it's a sensory thing. So she did 3 wine glasses in front of 2 of our neighbors and me, and one of them had 8 grams per liter of sugar added to the wine. 2
That's
of the wines
suspicious.
had no sugar, and then 1 has sugar, and we had to pick out which it was. So 3 out of the 4 of us were able to figure out which one had more sugar. 1 didn't get it, but I think
Cheers, David.
yeah, it was off a little bit for her. That was the fun thing we did tonight. So we finished off 2 bottles of wine between 4 people, and then we had the wine left over from dinner, and now I'm drinking whiskey after driving 460 something miles today. It's been a fun day. So
We lost John.
oh,
John down.
I think he got a call. Looked like he got a call.
That might have happened. Yeah.
So
Go on.
So anyways, what I've been thinking about doing with my channel, which if anybody's seen my channel, it's just me playing video games and there's no audio commentary at all. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is actually add audio commentary and review whiskey while I'm playing my video game.
Oh, dude. Yes.
So we'll see. This sounds terrible, but it's going to be the drunk driving channel because it's a video game of me driving.
That's suspicious.
It's totally suspicious, but at least it's on a video game, and don't do it in person. Just saying. Actually, there was one video that I did play completely wasted after, I think, your stream, actually. I watched it later, and I was like, shit, that was after Mark's stream. But I was driving along. I won the game, thankfully, but then I put in the reviews that I was drinking an Elijah Craig barrel proof on that one. So anyways, let's not talk about me anymore. Tiller's channel in the chat there.
We want to know. We want to know what you're going to be doing with your channel, man. We want to tune in.
I want to know.
It's my channel. It's just stupid video game stuff. It's like, okay, do I care about what my whiskey friends think about my video games, or do I care about my video game friends caring about my whiskey habits? And it's like, I don't care about really either. So
Just do you, man. You don't care about your friend. What?
Exactly.
Bridge the gap.
No, exactly. Just do what you want to do, and don't pay any regard to what other people. Like you remember? Was it like 2 years ago? It seemed like every whiskey review channel was asking, like, "Oh, I was thinking about switching days. Like, what do you guys think?" And blah blah blah. And I'm like, do what works best for you, because if it doesn't work for your schedule and it becomes like a stressful event, then it's wrong. I mean, we're just having a good time hanging out, drinking whiskey together. And so if the timing of it makes it stressful to you, then don't do it at that time, regardless what the majority of the people watching say. Because you might appeal to a brand new audience if you do it at a time that's most comfortable for you.
Yeah, that's true. Well, the problem is
Troy,
half
you
my
know your
video game
channel's
friends are
better.
from Europe, so
The
they
other
don't.
Troy, there you go. Oh, and Laura.
And Laura.
Yeah, did you see Laura's cameo on her way to bed?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
Yep.
How's she doing?
She's doing okay. Had her post-hospitalization follow-up yesterday. The labs are not like fantastic, but they're much better than what they've been. So we're drawing labs again tomorrow. She's got 2 more weeks at least off of work, and then they'll reevaluate and see if she's ready to go back.
Okay. As long as it's going towards progress. I like hearing that the labs today were better than they were last time.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. Thanks for asking, Troy, because that's one of the things I was going to ask is a status update, but I was going to ask in the backstage. Because I didn't know how much you wanted to talk about it live.
Yeah, I mean, we put it out there for the world, so it's fine.
That's true. David says Joe. Bill Scott says Ben.
What was your channel's name called? Name called again?
Baker Drinks?
No, Troyman.
Oh, I don't have a name for it. It's just I'll put it out there. Nobody's gonna freaking
Put it out there.
Heck yeah, put the link out there.
I'm subscribed. I just for some reason it's not popping up on my
I don't
bar.
even know what it's called. It's probably called Troy Man.
I was going to say, there's no shame in dropping your own link. There's none.
There's shame here.
No, that's a stigma. You got
Don't worry about it, Troy. I'm going to drop it.
You've got to push past the stigma. There's no shame in dropping your own link. We can come together. We can talk about it.
And make sure you subscribe to there. Let's get them up there so that you start putting out more content. He's got 55 subscribers. We should have at least 10 more people.
God,
absolutely.
I'm not lying. I've been subscribed. I didn't know it was under your own name.
You said
You're 57 now.
It isn't under your name. I'm talking about your handle, which is lost
to you again.
Yeah, lost to you again. So you need to change that into whatever.
That's my gamer name. It's because I usually lose to the same people over and over again. So I just say, "Oh, I lost."
Is that what, dude? The first time I saw that handle, I was like, "That sounds like the '90s band Hopeless Romantic." I'm lost to you again.
I'm that old, but I don't know that one.
You might as well call it "Lost in Your Eyes."
Right, that kind of lane, yes.
You gotta change the handle though. You gotta like. Because that's how people are going to look for you. Not if they type in Troy Man, nothing will come up.
This weekend, I will do my first whiskey review while driving my video game. I will do it. I got a brand new bottle of the Bernheim. I will crack.
Oh wait! You said while you're on the game, not out in public, everybody.
I'm curious how YouTube is going to react to your drinking and driving, even though it's a video game.
Oh well,
just don't do whatever you do. Don't put on their drinking and driving reviews. Because if it's labeled that way on there, you might get hit on it. For content. Like even if it's not, they just say for wording.
Like,
I'll do something dumb.
Cancel me. I don't care.
All right, so Andrew subbed at 57. I subbed at 58.
You're just subbing now? I've been subbed.
Joe, did you subscribe to Laura's gardening channel?
Of course not. I mean, of course I did. She has a gardening channel?
Hey, Troy, drop it in the comments, dude. Dude, it's good. They have some fun stuff on the gardening channel. And I told my wife about it, and my wife subscribed because we've got a garden going on this year. And so, no, dude, Troy, drop it. I'm for real. Yeah.
I just put in like an automatic watering system on a timer for her because, you know, she can't spend a whole lot of time on her feet right now still. And, you know, it takes a lot of time to get out there and do that.
It's not right to talk about a woman's trimming her hedges on YouTube.
Did you
What's up, Ben?
drop the link in there, Troy?
So, YouTube didn't notify me that you were going live. YouTube didn't give me a notification that you were live. And nobody in my stream told me you were live.
What?
Until like 10 minutes ago. So here I am. There's a bunch of people still backstage by me. I killed my live, and yeah, now I'm here for the D-Day.
I was going to say you were live the whole time that I was talking about the significance of the 80th anniversary of D-Day. What
Apparently, yes. Because
what a jerk. Just
YouTube did not give me a notification that you were live. And neither did it give me your thumbnail. Nothing.
It sounds really rude.
All right, look at that. See, we got six over there. We're just waiting for Baker Drinks Troy to drop the gardening channel because I need to learn some stuff
Bonnie
too.
was live
Oh,
earlier.
shit.
Tell me
Let
when
me see if I can figure it out.
was live earlier. But yeah, literally no. I got no notification for Northwest Bourbon, so you could thank YouTube for being a dick.
I have an American flag on my logo, and I'm talking about great things Americans done, so I'm not surprised the algorithm didn't push it, bro.
So, Mark, maybe I need to help you set up what I did. I actually am dual streaming to Rumble now.
Really?
Yeah. It's a pain.
I put a few videos on Rumble, and they got like 2 or 3 views, and I'm like, all right, Rumble doesn't have the audience yet,
you
even though...
probably made more from those 2 or 3 views than you did from all the time you've been on YouTube.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. No, true. Baker Drinks, Troy. I don't see Laura's channel up there yet. What's up?
I type very slow.
Did you say you streamed off of Bumble?
Rumble.
Rumble, not the dating site.
Oh,
Well, it's kind of a red dating site, Rumble, but you know.
oh.
Oh, dude, that's hilarious.
I've never heard of Rumble.
Rumble is kind of like a YouTube or a Twitch. It's another video streaming app.
Yeah. I had no
I
idea.
did not know that.
Yeah, it's backed by Dana White.
Right. So there's a lot of freedom of movement that you can do as a creator. And so we were hoping that the whiskey community would move over to there and not suffer under all the conditions that YouTube has us in with their moderator type peoples in YouTube.
Yeah, like the ones that made it that I didn't get a notification that Mark is live. James was talking about earlier. He doesn't get notifications for me anymore. Doesn't matter. They don't care.
Yeah.
We talk about whiskey and freedom. They're not interested.
No.
Yeah. That's okay, Ben. I turned off all notifications as well.
I mean, I don't really blame you.
Yeah, they cater to the algorithms. That's why.
Yeah, my most recent short got 155 views. I found, and never got pushed at all by the algorithm. Like they used to push at least my videos for an hour. Nothing. Flatline. Nothing.
Yeah, the rest of that conversation is going to be backstage because there's a lot of people out there that get a lot of that algorithm stuff right that do a lot better than they deserve to be doing.
Especially your veteran live stream. If you stream that to Rumble, you might get some traction.
All right, well, teach me how to Dougie, buddy.
I'll try. It's a pain in the ass, I ain't gonna lie. And I kind of winged it, but I could help you through it.
Okay.
But I will say that it is extra work when you're gonna go live.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I myself tried to learn how to Dougie, and it's not easy.
I'm still trying to learn how to whip and then nay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that all
Is this the nay or
I think this is the nay.
Because I know this is the whip. Or
Yeah, the
something.
whip.
You throw your fist out there, and then the nay. Yeah, I'm lost on that one too. There it is. Double vision homestead. Okay.
Yeah.
It's muy complicado.
So what's more impressive, right, with Rumble? That if I look at my stuff, right, I have how many subs? Right, on Rumble. I think I have like 8 subs on Rumble, but I'll have like
9 now.
I was gonna say I have like 3.
I'm checking right now. Account overview. I have, well, that's money, where I have $0. But now here we go. Stats and analytics. That's not useful.
You have 9 followers because I'm your 9th.
Okay, so 9 followers, but tonight my live stream had, and this is where it's totally different from YouTube. I had 29 raw views and 13 views, but only 9 subs. So people not subscribed actually saw it. Even if they only saw it for a second, it actually got, like, it showed up on their feed like, hey, maybe you want to check this out.
Huh.
Which is not something that happens on YouTube for whiskey content.
Right.
Is intact one word or 2? It's 2. It's got to be 2.
Ooh.
Intact. Yeah, it's 2. Okay. Never mind. Sorry. There you go. It's been one of those days where I forgot how to spell words.
Ah, gotcha. Rumble earnings 1 penny.
There you go.
Nice.
So you're in the black.
Yeah, dude, I'm winning. Oh, goodness gracious.
You still can't put in your 2 cents, though. So,
Apparently not. If I rub 2 nickels together, maybe I could.
but you can put in a penny for your thoughts.
But what happens when I give my 2 cents if I only put in a penny for my thoughts?
Somebody's making a penny.
Damn it, that sounds like a ripoff.
Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why
That's why I shit on company time.
Uh-huh. Can I get her name in? All right, yeah, Double Vision Homestead. Like I told you, I got the wife subscribed to that one.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to watch Troy's wife trim the hedges, go check out that channel.
Dude.
How's she feeling, Troy?
She's doing okay. Like I was saying just before you popped on, labs are trending better. Not great yet, but way better than they were. Probably looking at another 2 weeks before she goes back to work.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does she feel better though?
She still has some pain in her legs. She has no strength or stamina in them. Like, she'll probably have to do some PT at some point to rebuild that muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
But the kidneys are safe, the liver's safe. That's the important thing.
Yeah. True
Pour
story.
on the whiskey. What?
Yeah, still can't drink.
Yeah. Big. Yeah, but if you go by what they say, you never can drink.
Yeah.
That's true too.
One of my favorite things is my doctor was sending me to my regular primary guy, sending me specialists and everything, because I have a fatty liver like every other fat guy, and I went and saw an endocrinologist. He's like, yeah, your levels are where you would expect a healthy fat guy to be.
Yes, Marvin Rabdo.
Well, thanks, Doc.
Hey, Marvin, feel free. You're a mod, dude. Drop your commercial. You guys will be. I've drank with Marvin on multiple occasions. Like, me and him are good friends. When I saw the commercial for his clinic that Marvin was featured in, I was genuinely impressed. Marvin, drop that link, dude, because you're such a good professional.
What was the commercial?
Just a good doctor.
Is it just for herpes or what?
No. He works in the he works in the medical field, and he's
herpes?
no,
Gonorrhea?
dude.
The clap?
Dude, Marvin, I was genuinely impressed. And after I watched it, first thing I did is went to the wife and was like, dude, watch Marvin at work. And she was like, Wow, dude! Like he
Marvin at work.
yeah. Oh, Ben.
I'm so mad. I'm gonna have to go watch the stream now. Like I didn't know, like any of this was happening.
Is it on a stream or was it a show?
No, there's like a legit commercial for the clinic he works at that he's featured
Why don't we
Yeah,
just?
it's a healthcare system that it's their commercial, and it featured Marvin. He's I don't know if he's a PA or an NP. I think he's an NP.
No penis.
Nurse practitioner.
I might have been drinking a little bit tonight.
You uneducated bastard.
Nailed it.
Oh my goodness.
The person you're trying to reach is drunk.
Accurate. All right, so what can we do a pour up that all of us have?
Oh, I have to get up if I have to go.
My
get anything.
palate is destroyed. I'm currently drinking peated Campbelltown.
Ew.
Because like
gross.
tonight, Redwood Empire was tasting like grass to me. So
What?
Campbelltown's
Yeah,
great stuff, though.
What up, Cheech?
it's all weird.
Hey, Cheech.
Good to see you, buddy.
Like
Hey,
the
you.
good grass or the like
No, like fresh cut grass, not the
Oh,
wild
like,
herbal grass.
like you're giving me a whiskey that's 6 months old.
Yeah.
Hmm.
On 4 to 12 year MGP. That's what my palate was doing tonight.
What?
I can't explain it. That's why I stopped doing the flight because
He stopped doing the flight and he started enjoying some Dickel.
yeah, I literally I drank Dickel and peated scotch to try and fix my palate. I could taste them differently, but like I'm gonna go take a COVID test when I'm on stream.
that bad.
Yeah, like my palate's all messed up now.
These 175s have like a crazy pour spout in them.
I'll drink 2024 because I'm not gonna waste 2023.
Yeah, that's what I just poured was the 24.
Hey, that's what I'm pouring. This is 2024.
No, I only have the 23.
I wouldn't waste 23 on my palate tonight.
Well, I got another bottle.
23 is a special bottle.
Wow, big spender over here.
Bye, Cheech.
There you go.
Thanks, Marvin.
Is that a 175?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a little. Okay.
Mine's a 175 too.
I thought you just had small hands, Ben.
So yeah, he said he's an NP. Wish for a speedy recovery. Tomorrow at work, I made to look up number. I am. So if you're not already subscribed to Whiskey Wine 101, if one of the mods can put Whiskey Wine 101 in the chat, because dude, Marvin is a genuinely good dude. Absolutely great.
With a hog like this.
He's just a good family man, and he's got a very impressive whiskey collection. I'm telling you that.
I went to Total yesterday, and they're doing some remodeling, and they're storing their bottles like this.
What?
What?
What kind of amateur night shit is going on there?
Can you send me that show so I can look at it? Yeah, it's too small. I want to look at what's on your shelves.
They're laying them down on their sides. That's all you need.
They're late. Look at those Kentucky Owls. Just
Yeah, Joe, can you send me those? I want to see what's on your.
Yeah, the blue, the red, and the green Kentucky Owls. That's the partnership thing that they did with the guy from Japan, the guy from Scotland, the guy from Ireland, and the green, red, and blue. You'd see those clearly. They're laying on their sides.
yeah. And I was talking to one of their store people. He was walking around. He was like, "Can I help you?" And I was like, "Yeah, I was just wondering if you know why you're not supposed to just lay down your bottles like this." I mean, there's a few reasons, but and he goes, "Oh yeah, this is just temporarily." I said, "Well, right now those corks are saturating the whiskey and probably going to be pretty messed up from staying like that. That's why they don't ship them like that either. You know,
Right.
Ship them standing up, just sitting up.
So
And,
don't shop at that Total Wine anymore.
Yeah. And so I was out of town yesterday. So if it was my Total Wine, I would have called the manager and said, I won't buy it. I would have said I won't buy it from here. I'm definitely not buying from this place. But he was like, oh yeah. And I was like, what if somebody, even like my son right now, he picked one of the bottles up. What if he's sending it back down and accidentally bumps the bottle that it's stacked on, and it just busts? Who's to blame for that?
Well, it broke. What?
No. It was a hypothetical. I said, who's to blame for it for somebody just looking at a bottle and putting it back down, and maybe they hit it too hard or something, or maybe it's an accident. Like, who's to blame for that? Is it how you because they were stacked on top of each other?
Oh, so, Jesus.
Yeah. So not only it wasn't a single roll. These ain't single roll. They're all like bottles just stacked on top of each other. It was dumb. I said not only is it gross because now you're saturating your whiskey or the cork with whiskey and it's probably going to get rotted out.
Yeah.
But I said, even if it's, for like, say, they're remodeling. You got to have a plan for that. You can't just stack bottles like that. Crazy.
Damn, Shredward. That is harsh. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, Shredward's a little bitch, so he can say whatever he wants. He's cool. He's cool like that. Shredward's cool. He's a little bitch. He can say this.
Man down! Man down! Depends on how fast you walk it off. Independent Karen. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. Not a hypothetical gonna happen. Dumb story. Yeah, true story. Yep. Just teasing. Yeah. No. Good call. Pretty funny.
Ben, you have no idea how jealous I am right now.
I was just thinking the same thing.
You got a snack? What the Sam hell?
I mean, it's cold, but this mushroom and Italian sausage pizza right now is phenomenal.
So speaking of pizza, there's a new pizza joint that just opened. As I was. So there's a new pizza joint that opened off the same exit that I live off of. And they put out a thing on Facebook saying that the first Thursday of the month, which was today, June 6th, if you come in with a military ID card, you get a free pizza. If you're dining. So the specification was you dine in. And so at work, I was like, I reached out to a couple of the people in the office. I was just like, hey, let's go to the spot. And we all carpooled down there. And we got free pizzas today, and it was delicious. Fantastic. Free freaking pizza if you come in with a military ID card. And I'm like, who does that?
Well, the only thing I'm going to say is how long are they going to be in the business if you do that?
If they only do it on the first Thursday of the month.
Then I think that's why, though, they're doing it, is because they're having to dine in. If it was takeout, I think they would lose more money because people would be showing up all the time trying to get
Right. Yeah, they do it dine-in only because they got to verify. They got to see your military ID.
Did you get, like, beers and stuff like that with it, or?
So just because I wanted to support them in what they were doing, I bought an appetizer. I got the so instead of, like, mozzarella sticks, what they do is handmade dough rolls with cheese and jalapenos in them.
Okay.
And so they do like little hand rolled little balls with cheese and jalapenos in them, and they serve it with marinara. But I wanted to make sure I bought something that actually costed money, to show them that I support them, because this is the first month they've done this, and so I wanted to show some love and support.
Well, I mean, let's be real; they're looking to get business the rest of the month.
Right. Absolutely. Yes.
I'm just saying, if guys only go there once a month, that's fine.
Right.
Well, on the other hand, how was the pizza?
Oh, dude, it was fantastic. It was super good. Yeah.
So would you would go there and pay for it? Is what you're saying?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
They had and their menu of their specialty pizzas. They had like 20 different specialty pizzas. They had like very creative things going on. It was really good.
What's a creative pizza?
It's the eggplant taco pizza.
Have you tried pepperoni and peanut butter pizza?
No. What? Wait, what? Pepperoni and peanut butter?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna say what's funny is I don't think Troy.
What's up, Jigs?
Hey, you had me at pizza.
Troy meant to be dirty
He had me at pizza.
with his eggplant and
Oh, I meant to be dirty.
You know nothing about cornhole.
Climb to glory. Hope that's going good. Hey, climb to glory to the top. 10th Mountain, brother. They're full send fly fishing. Good to see you, man.
Yeah.
So, full send me a message. Instagram, Northwest Bourbon at Gmail. Let me know which brigade you were in 10th Mountain. And let's see if we can chat a little bit more, man.
Oh.
What's up, John Cloud?
Mushroom sausage? It sounds familiar.
mm-hmm.
ASMR. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For those who don't know, a mushroom sausage pie with fresh mushroom and sideways sliced and thin sliced sausage is also known as a chicharroni.
I wanted to support them, so I bought that. Okay, so I brought other people with me there, and I didn't want to leave the place with the everything being comped. You know what I mean? I wanted to buy something. Carbs. Yep.
Did any of the guys you were with buy anything?
No, I was the only one that bought something, and so the check. He said, "Do you want to split the check?" Or I was like, "No, just give it to me." It was $11.
Thanks, Mark.
Wait, how many guys went and ate?
No, it was me and two others. So there's just three of us. What's it called? It was PSP, Puget Sound Pizza. But they make some good, like, homemade type stuff. I'm in the P&W, we're the pizza place. Where is the pizza? Okay, so their original setup is in Tacoma, and they just opened a second location in Lakewood. Cheers, Mark Troyben. What's up, John Cloud? Good to see you.
What's up, John?
Cheese dick? Yeah, there's a lot of cheese dicks around here, I tell you what.
Cheers, John.
Goodness gracious. Pepperoni and peanut butter was some blasphemous monstrosity is that? Oi!
I mean, it does sound like some, like, I'm just saying, some, like, weird OnlyFans chick thing. They use it for pepperoni purposes, you know?
Boo. All right, so Dylan at Full Send Fishing, I just subscribed to your channel. Thank you, Troy, for dropping that link.
Hell yeah.
Greatly appreciated.
You're drunk.
I've been seeing their Facebook post, Roger. Jesus traveling through time again to Christmas.
I watch fish and shit.
Dude, we were just talking about traveling through time with Back to the Future and Butterfly Effect. On little things that you can do in your life, like those World War II veterans that actually survived D-Day. Those little decisions that you make.
Yeah, I'm going to pull out something World War II as fuck.
Call that a knife? That ain't
This is a knife.
I got a knife right here.
That's your travel circumcision kit there, man.
It is. I mean, it's only for the Jews in my family that need this size, but
it's never been used.
What?
Sounds painful.
I mean, you're not lying. I mean, just saying.
And unlike other people on Whiskey Tube, my sword is sharpened.
Thanks, guys, for the love. Yep, dude. I just subscribed to your channel, and some other people did too. Like I said, hit me up, send me a direct message or whatever the kids call it these days. Hit me up and let's chat. Maybe we can get something going together.
Mm-hmm.
No, not kind of, I'm talking about drinking some whiskey and trading samples and shit like that.
Hey, maybe I can bring him some
That's suspicious.
fly fishing related wine that some guy may make.
Troy, I'm still waiting for our wine stream.
So it's summer months.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
wine every stream,
I'm
Ben.
waiting.
Yeah,
Hey.
I've got a friend in Connecticut I need to send wine to that I can finally send wine to Connecticut. But now it's freaking June, so it's going to be really expensive to do.
Why is it
So-
expensive?
Because you have to do the cool packs.
So-
you're talking, like
I have a fly fishing pole from a guy who went to the Vietnam War,
Wait,
and
hang on, time out. Mark's showing off his pole.
that's not.
I
a
am
pole,
showing up
that-
my pole.
That's
So there was a guy
suspicious.
that went to the Vietnam War,
That's a plug.
and he bought a fly fishing pole while he was there, and I ended up having it for some reason. And
So he gave you his pole?
Thief.
no.
That's suspicious.
My ex-wife bought it on an auction, and so now I have a fly fishing pole from Vietnam from a Vietnam vet that he bought while he was there because he wanted to do some fishing, and so he bought a fly fishing pole.
Right now.
And it's fucking cool. I don't give a shit what you guys say. It's fucking,
I mean, everything. Even though, as I recall, she was a redhead, and I do like redheads.
oh man. All right, so with that being said, we're gonna take it to the backstage. Any of you guys, Shredward, Marvin, Cheech, all you guys, full send fly fishing. Press the join button. I won't put you on screen. Jump in the backstage. Join us. We're gonna close out with a special video for you guys in honor and homage to the 80th anniversary of D-Day. And so, any of you guys that want to join in the backstage, do it freaking now because you're not going to get another chance.
Right.
Because I'm cutting it off because I want to go kind of unhinged and talk about some shit, and I'm not doing it live. So there you go.
Cheers, Joe.
Cheers.
Don't forget tomorrow.
Cheers, everyone.
Pin to Joe tomorrow night.
So
If you're
good.
still here.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
be there or be dirty.
Tomorrow
Hey,
is
still
Independent
live,
Joe
Mark.
night.
You can shut up. You can shut up. You can shut up. You can shut up. You can shut up.